Um, let's see. Darcy said, as a compromise, my handling on Gorgon would have a visual presence that is comparable to the curse from Prince form from Disney's Beauty and the Beast animated film.
Oh, that reminds me. Are you excited, Trey, for that production that's coming with the Black Belle and Beast?
Hell no. hell no. No. It was already bad enough. I saw that.
You don't feel more represented having a Black Belle?
No. And again, it's not even the problem is I wouldn't mind a Black Belle if it wasn't Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Because people was like, well, you like Rapunzel, Hammerstein, Cinderella with Brandy. Yes, because that wasn't Disney. That's their difference. That's not Disney Cinderella. That is another person's Cinderella, but it was just produced through Disney. There's a difference. It wasn't singing any of Disney's songs or anything, and it wasn't a race bit of their version of Cinderella. Because Cinderella's still there. We still got Cinderella, Cinderella 2, Cinderella 3, and that live-action Cinderella remake, which is probably the best live-action remake of all these live-action remake movies anyway. But I don't want to see a Black Belle. It was already weird enough to see a black, obese, fat as fuck Belle on Broadway, I think. Let me see if I can find her. Fat-ass black Belle. Fat ass Belle.
Now, when you say fat ass black, are you talking about like Lizzo size, or what are we talking about?
I'm talking about Lizzo.
Ooh.
No, it really is a black. It's literally a black Belle where she's fat for real. And she's here she is. Okay, hold on, Dylan. I got it for you. I got it. Let go. Hold on. Let me share it with everyone so everybody can see how fat as fuck she is. And she don't even wear a dress when she's in her regular clothes. It's a pantsuit. Yeah, because that makes logical sense.
A pantsuit? Really?
Well, it's a one piece, but you know. Okay, here she is. Look at her, Dylan. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she gorgeous?
Mama, no. Her name, she's all fat pod. No, Mama, no.
No. This is somebody promoting her. Apparently, her name is Jade Jones. She is black, fat, and queer, and she's playing Belle in Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Well, she was playing in a stage production of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and I'm like, oh Jesus, take the damn wheel. I need to see if I can find. Let me see if I can find. I want to see if I can find her her in that pantsuit because.
No, you know what? I've decided this is great. I want this actress to play all kinds of roles. I want her to be Jack and the Giant Beanstalk, and she should also be the giant. And then I want her to also play John Henry, driving fucking railroad spikes down here in the American Midwest. I want her playing all the parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, her name is Jada Jones. Okay, I mean Jade Jones. Let me get Jade. I'm just trying to figure out how this works. Okay, Jade Jones, Beauty and the Beast, Belle. Okay, let me see because I want to sure I'm getting this in here.
She looked like the only word on her mind in this picture is Popeyes.
Be like, I can't wait till I finish this darn stage play. I'm about to fuck up that chicken.
All I'm gonna say, she's like, I can smell that 2-piece right now.
Don't get me with that mermaid shit. Well, there's an image I can't unsee. Jocko, I'm sorry I'm late, Trey. Oh, it's no problem. Also, people will try to defend this by saying Jesus being portrayed by different races. Nobody wants to hear that, Roland Dodge. She looks like Ursula. Arcadia is getting a season 2. I found my bell now. LOL. How does she not run out of breath on stage?
Shame my
she motherfucking goddamn head. Beauty and the Beast is public domain, which means you can change anything you want. Changing Disney's Beauty and the Beast makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this was not Beauty and the Beast from Disney, if this was someone else's Beauty and the Beast, do whatever you want to. I don't care. But when it's Disney's Beauty and the Beast and she's getting professionally paid for it, we got issues. I got issues with it. Because now you're trying to promote this and try to say, oh, Belle would be great if she was, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what we're doing right now, you know?
And like you said, yeah, like if they want to do just like the fairy tale version or whatever, like fine, that's totally fine. There may have been a description of Belle or whatever, but at the end of the day, if it's just from a book or from just like a poem or something, it is what it is. You can do whatever you want. They didn't draw the characters, so we have no real reference for them. But yeah, when you're doing Disney's, it's like we've all seen that movie. We know what Disney's Belle looks like, and if you deviate from that, it's noticeable, as this would be. Looking at this, if you were just to show me this picture and tell me, guess which play this is from, I wouldn't fucking know what to tell you.
That's what I'm saying. And it's so weird because here it is. Oh, Dylan, I found the pants. I found the outfit with the pants. Hold on. Let me stop sharing.
I guarantee you she was probably this excited when she found some pantsuits in her size too. So let's see this.
She said, "Oh, Fish Epithelial Black Queen says she can be a mascot for Popeyes." Oh my lord! Oh,
I don't know if she could do that. She might end up eating it before they shoot the fucking commercial.
Be like, all you had to do was just wait. But I'm hungry. Oh Lord have mercy!
It's like it wasn't even real food. How did you eat it?
Bam, bam. This is what she's wearing as Belle. Look, it's a pantsuit with boots. Ooh.
Mama, no. Oh my God. What? As distressed as of a look she has on her face, that's how I feel looking at this. Like,
and then look at her dress. Like, this is the dress that they decided to go with. So it's not even the golden anymore. But remember, this is Disney's Beauty and the Beast. There's no golden dress. She's in a pantsuit in an era where it wouldn't make any sense for a woman to be able to wear pants.
She got the Wolverine hiking boots. What the fuck is that?
That's the Beast.
No, it ain't. That's Mr. Tumnus from Narnia. You ain't fucking with me, Trey. You think you slick. I see what's going on here.
I'm serious. This is it.
That ain't... Honey, that ain't no beast. That's a critter.
Look at them. They're about to share that dance together, Dylan. They're about
Does he have a peg leg?
Oh. I think he does. Well, damn.
Look at him. Does he like naturally have a peg leg? No, I'm curious.
Barely can fit in the seat.
Oh, God. And what is this thing? Whenever they have black characters, they always have to put them in purple.
I have no idea. And it's kind of crazy because she's obese, queer. Let's see if I can find let me see if I can find a performance video of her singing. Maybe we can see how she is, Dylan. Let me see. Okay. All right. Here's one of the songs. Let's see. Let me stop sharing so I can share this one. You see what I'm talking about, Dylan?
Unfortunately, yeah. I'm just like, It's like it's not even that I care so much about like Beauty and the Beast. It's more so that like when I see a business making retarded business decisions, I'm like, you're hurting yourself.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, look, see? Look at her. Bare struggle to get in that seat. Look at her sweating.
I was gonna say she's struggling, y'all. That's why they got her hair pulled back and everything. They were like, nah, we need to keep that out of her face.
Look at her. The seat is dying. But first off, Dylan, this outfit shouldn't even exist for a woman back in those days. That's the problem. It takes place in 1600 France. Oh my God. It's not the outfits that women would be allowed to wear.
And these kind of boots weren't even invented back then. And like, those are straight up Doc Martens.
Wait, hold on. These earrings don't even exist. Hold on. The sweater, Dylan.
The cardigan, this bag.
Like 1900, the late 1900s.
None of this makes sense.
Oh my Lord, those earrings don't even exist until 1990s, bro. First off, that's the world's biggest bag around her. But okay. He is sweating. As my life has been altered once, it can change again. Build higher walls around me. I don't know this song. I think this song was a removed song from Disney because I've never heard this song from Disney. Dylan, did you see that Trump sound? Oh, come on. That scene. Right here. Didn't she look like she was about to fall? She couldn't even hold that together. Okay. I wonder did anybody say anything negative on these posts. I just want to see.
I'm willing to bet they didn't.
Never mind.
Comments are turned off.
Ooh, them son of
That's always a really good sign, y'all. That's how you know that the thing was a hit, when they turn the comments off.
Oh yeah. Oh look, this is a trailer for it. Oh my God, you're right, Dylan. You are right. He does have a peg leg.
Holy shit! Why? What? I'm so confused now. Why? Oh my God.
My Jesus. They say it raises Belle to a new level of obesity.
I was going to say her cholesterol levels.
Oh Jesus, them cholesterols is high. Oh look at her dress that make her look okay. I'm all right.
That's a lot of silk, Maury.
Yeah. Look at her trying to run through this mess. Oh, look at him. He can barely put his hand around her waist. And see, that's what I'm saying. This is my issue right here, Dylan, is if this wasn't Disney's Beauty and the Beast, I would have no problem with it. But the fact that it's Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and oh my Lord, mercy.
I mean, and see, this is the fact that it's like a theater production. This is something I've gone back and forth with like my best friend with multiple times because he's done a lot of like plays, he's done a lot of like
Yeah,
musicals and shit, like theater stuff. And I've talked to him about this, like, oh, they race swap this character or that character, or whatever. And he's told me so many times, like, well, in the theater, like, we don't worry about that type of thing. It's really just whoever's best for the job. Like, if someone gives the best performance, their cast, it doesn't matter if they look like the character that we know or not. That's how it's going to be. I'm like, well, that's a really stupid way to go about it. And that explains why theater is a fucking dying industry. If that's
yeah,
how y'all are treating this shit, like, well, just anything goes. No wonder nobody wants to come and watch your shit. Why would they bother? It's different every time they see it.
yeah.
I'm just
And then that's another issue is if you're going to show this to the American people, or if you're going to make a live action production of it, where you're filming this, it's you got to understand that the American people are going to assume that you are going to cast the characters correctly. Because if this is called Disney's Beauty and the Beast, I expect to see a beauty that is a white woman. You know what I'm saying? If you want to race swap the characters, okay, that's great. But that should be a Broadway thing where it's not for public consumption unless you go to the theater yourself. But when you're promoting it nationwide, no, we got issues. You know what I'm saying?
the only thing that like the slight silver lining I try to find with all this stuff is like, okay, her, right? They have her cast as Belle in a Disney production. They have this actress as a Disney princess in a Disney production. So nobody for the rest of time will ever be able to say they've never hired a woman who looks like this to play one of their characters. She's right
Yeah.
there. There are a lot of videos of her playing this part and
Yep.
nobody fucking cares. So we're not going to
That's
turn around and be like, we care so much that nobody's ever played this part because when she was in the part, y'all didn't care. So it's not going to be the other way
yeah.
around either.
And what's about to happen is I wonder is she going to be in that production that's supposed to be happening to celebrate the 30th anniversary? Because I know they are casting, I heard that they're casting a black Belle for that live action Beauty and the Beast. And I'm like, why? Why can't you guys just cast these characters how they supposed to goddamn look? Like, Hollywood don't understand. They have ruined the magic of people being okay with race swaps. They have.
Yeah.
They have killed it.
Yeah, because like in the past, like even in like, the 90s, the early 2000s, like they were able to race change like characters and people weren't so up in our look at like with the Daredevil movie, the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie, they race
Yeah.
swapped Kingpin. Nobody really complained all that much. Why? Because he brought such the right like characterization to Kingpin that everybody was like, yeah, he doesn't look like him, but he fucking nailed the part and it was believable that that would be Kingpin. Like nobody had that big of a problem with it because they did it in such a way that they weren't trying to pat themselves on the back and see like, look, we cast a black man to be like the lead of this criminal organization or anything. It's like, no, nobody cared about that. What mattered was, did he sell the part? Yeah, cool, we're cool with that.
Yeah.
And I was totally fine with it. I've never had a problem with him.
But now we're getting to the point where we're literally taking all of these characters that happen to be white, and now we're trying to race swap them. But then you won't even get the characters of the nationality that you want on a big screen. Like, you say you want a Latino character, but then instead of getting the original Latino character, you're like, oh yeah, let's take the white character and make them Latino. And everybody be like, that's kind of weird, because now it's getting to a point where you're not even doing it because, oh, it was the best person for the role. It was, oh, we're trying to be diverse. Come on now. No, you're not trying to be diverse. You're trying to sit up there and trying to cause tension and then accuse the fans of being racist for not liking these changes. You can't make people like dumb changes. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work. Let's see. You seen the Mortal Kombat movie reboot? Yes, I did see it, and I thought it was dumb. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I thought it was dumb on how we brought in a new character that we didn't need to have. And I know Johnny Cage was originally supposed to be the main character. Him and Luke Cage was gonna share. I mean, not Luke Cage, but Luke Kong was going to share the lead roles, but they were like, "Oh, we can't have a white man." Okay.
Yeah, when they killed off my boy Kung Lao, I was like, "Nah, fuck y'all."
But my thing
like,
is,
nah,
you already had lead right there. So I'm just like, well, if you wanted a main character who happened to be Asian, you already had a character right there. So you didn't need to even bring in this original character for no goddamn reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just dumb. Disney needs to understand that the phrase of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The CEO continues to double down with stupid, pretty much. Anthony said, why can't we have a live action of The Princess and the Frog if we're going to have a black actress like Disney? You have Tiana and Navi, for God's sakes. They do, but they again, we gonna go back to what Young Ripper said. They only see legitimacy in white characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because
that's the thing. Like, you see more people like falling over themselves to defend shit like this that we're seeing right here, rather than falling over themselves to demand Disney make a Princess and the Frog live action movie. They don't care. They don't care about the black characters. They want more of the white characters turned black, so that way they can feel like they've won something over somebody else. That's the only thing that matters to them. It's not the representation. It's fucking over somebody else they don't like because they're the actual racists.
Yep, pretty much. Because it's just like, okay, where is Princess and the Frog 2? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even matter if it's not all up to par from the first movie. Where that at? Where's like a Princess and the Frog Disney Plus show? I know they're making one, but it should have been one in production a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Where is Kida? You know, Princess Kida from Atlantis: A Lost Empire. You know, where is Esmeralda? Like, we got these black characters that they barely do anything with at all. Aliza from Gargoyles, where's she at? We ain't doing nothing with her. Where the music's at? Where? And we only had one black protagonist. No, we only had two. I'm sorry. We only had two black protagonists in all of Disney canon, and that is Uncle Rummus from The Song of the South and Fillmore. Yeah, Fillmore. That is it. Everything we don't even have any men. We don't even have any black male representation for leads, nor Latino men as well. So it's weird that, again, y'all will fight for these race swap characters, but y'all won't even demand for original stuff. And then when people like me and Dylan talk about it, everybody want to be like, oh, you guys are being racist. You don't want to see Latinos and blacks succeed. I do. Honestly, I do. But I don't want it to be at the cost of someone else's characters or to be sloppy seconds. Because when y'all do these changes, y'all get mad that fans don't like it. And then what you say? Oh, fans are racist. Fans must hate Latinos and black characters. And what sends the message to the companies is they don't need to try. They don't need to do anything original with black and Latino characters. So instead, we're going to race swap them.
And it's so disingenuous too. Like these people who are like, well, why does it matter to you? We have one character. You have all the rest. It's like, all right, fine. You have your one character. Does that make you feel more represented? Or are you going to shut up more about like this whole diversity stuff? It's like, oh my God, we get one character and you're tired of it. White people have had characters for decades. It's like, see, it's never enough for y'all. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Y'all fall over yourselves and break out in tears. Like, I finally had my representation. We're like, all right, fine. Did you get it out of your system? We're like, well, no, it's just one. Okay, well then why are you fucking crying then?
Yeah. And then when they finally get it, it's still never good. It's still not enough. It's still not enough.
And it never will.
Well, how come? Like, okay, they finally got one character they asked for being LGBT. Well, now we need to get the other one. Why? Yeah. Why you got this one? You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not about the representation or diversity. Like, these are just people who want. Like, they assume that people made movies and entertainment to spite them when they were younger, and now that they're seeing some changes that they like and other people don't like, they're like, okay, yeah, do more, make even more because I like that it's making them mad. It's like, okay, well then you were never into this stuff for the right reasons. You were in it because you were hoping the tide would change and the people you don't like would end up being upset. That's not a reason to get into this type of shit. Like that's
Exactly.
not a good reason to get into anything.
And people need to understand again, you're in a country that is still 73% predominantly damn white. I don't understand you not understanding that by now. Well, there's a lot of white characters because guess what? Most of the United States is white. And of course, a lot of the creators would create white characters because that's what they're familiar with. But be glad that there are some white authors and creators who decided I'm gonna create these black characters. Yeah, sure, I would love for it to be 50-50 for whites, blacks, or whatever, but realistically it's not realistic, and it don't make no sense when you're race swapping characters and half the cast is black, Latino, Asian, gay, female, barely any males, and only maybe like 2 white characters in an area where it's predominantly white too. That's another thing that don't make no damn sense. Shit don't make the gays.
And I need people to stop like teaching their kids that like as if society is here to serve their needs or something. Like that's the other thing. Like these people are like, well, I grew up without like being able to see these myself in these characters or whatever. It's like, okay, well, why is it on us to make up for whatever you didn't get in your childhood? Like that.
Yeah.
That's not my problem. If you didn't get it, maybe you weren't looking in the right places. Maybe your parents didn't give you the right kind of stuff. I can't tell you what it is. Hell, when I was a kid growing up, I didn't really watch anything that was white. The majority of the entertainment that I grew up watching was from black people. Like that was the type of shit I grew up on, like watching Friday and Martin and the Wayans brothers and shit like that. Like that was the entertainment I took in. And I didn't need to see more white characters or more Latino characters or more Asian characters in order for me to feel any type of way about it. I was like, this is entertaining. I enjoy it. And that's what I'm going to just go off of. Like, I just rolled with it. It didn't fucking matter whether I saw myself in the show or not.
Exactly. I never thought about it either. I just was like, oh, all these characters are cool. I can connect with a lot of these characters, and that was it. It's only literally until 2016 where it felt like it just got stupid. It got stupid for no reason. Someone said, "Is that dollar store ghetto Mario?" Shut up. What in the world is that? Is this outfit? She's looking like Lil Precious. Damn. Nero's like, the F is that?
Skinny damn well Precious wasn't little nowhere.
Skinny white guy as Beast and Precious as Bell. You know what? This looked like it's photoshopped. I wish it was photoshopped. Talk about zero effects. Couldn't be to makeup and prosthetics for the Beast. I don't know. And Ronan said that chair needs to sue the production company. God damn. And then Roland Dash said she's just wearing modern clothes. This is Beauty in the Beast in 2020. That chair wants to commit suicide. Oh shit.
I can hear it crying, y'all.
She looks terrible, honey. No. So let me get this straight. He's disabled. Like getting turned into a beast wasn't enough. I know. I know, y'all. Disney has given up on 2D. That's true. Plus I adapt the bland original character into a reimagined version of Kulon as a distant relative of Bihan. Okay. Let's see. Ronan said Jade Jones made a big deal about not seeing a character that represents her. All she had to do was watch Precious. Let me stop. Stands at like Tiana doesn't exist or count. Yeah. Oh yeah, Disney Princess of Avalor is Latina. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Like the Black Adam movie. Yes, the entire